Oh, well, here we are. It's a wonderful, wonderful moment to connect with my dear friend Anna Numell. Hello, Anna. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Anna and I, we have been connected for some time now, and it's wonderful that now you're part of something bigger than me, than you, and than all of us. And for me, it's wonderful to have you as a contributor and co-author in the book of Soulful Musings.
Thank you. It's an honor.
It's an honor. It's an honor because it's whenever we create something, the creation behind it, we leave something behind. And if you ask me, one reason why I created this book is because I want to leave a legacy behind me. I just want to leave something that I know that will make a difference in people's lives.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yay!
Here we are, and there's a book, the book of
Yay!
Soulful Musings, inspiring conversations to live life with love, intention, flow, ease. And every single word is actually really important to me personally, and I believe that will mean something to you in your own life too. And that's what the key messages are in the book, from 30 beautiful contributors from different parts of the world, across the UK, because I'm based in the UK, although I'm not British, I'm Greek. And Anna is the wonderful contributor, ambassador of the Book of Soulful Musings in Sweden, in your wonderful country, that I haven't been yet, but I would love to come. I'd love to come. We'll make that happen soon.
Yeah, we will.
Yes. So Anna, I'm going to ask you this question because last time when actually the interview happened, and this interview was transcribed and edited, and then I chose which part of the book is going to go into, and we talked about some areas that you're really passionate about and mean a lot to you, about movement, about stillness, about breathing. That's what your contribution, your section is in the book. So how did you feel when you said, oh wow, here it is, I've got the book in my hands?
Yeah, as I said to you before, it was quite a little bit overwhelming to know that I hold a book in my hand with so many treasures, and one of the treasures is actually for myself. And it's the book itself is so beautiful, and I haven't had a chance to read all the book yet, but I've read some of it, and it's so rich in so many different ways, rich in colors and in expressions, in perspectives, it's like a treasure casket with all kinds of treasures. So it's not just beautiful for your mind and soul and heart and body. It's also, when you see it, the vision is absolutely magnificent.
Yeah. That's the. I just had this big vision that I couldn't write a book in black and white because I'm a color therapist. I work with color. I work with the energy and psychology of color. So I know the meaning of color that can bring into our lives. And I wanted this book to be in color. So, and then I also believe in the beauty of art, in the creativity of emotions. Well, we are connecting with images. We're connecting with nature. We're connecting with the elements, and so it's a combination. What we call the symbiotic connection of the words, of the images, poems as well, because poetry it's healing as well. It's beautiful. And then a range of inspirational quotes that actually go with whatever section and whatever aspect we talk about holistic well-being. So yes, that's that. And then I'm really proud of it, and I'm really honored that you are part of it, Anna, because your energy and everybody else's energy in the book because we have 30 contributors, more than 30 contributors coming in, connected in the book. It's what we bring in the book, every story, every message, how people actually find healing when they believe that actually, the traditional Western medicine was not working for them. How do they find healing? And they felt that I would like to share that with other people. I would like to be educated. I like to be a therapist in that particular aspect. So it could be acupuncture, it could be essential oils, it could be breath work. I mean, there's huge range of holistic therapies in the book. But coming from yourself, how you experienced it, it's real, it's true. And that's for me, that's the other power that when we read a book, how we're connecting with the stories in the book and the messages. Yeah. So it's wonderful. So how do you see yourself sort of using the book or having the book in your life and bringing that out there with your wonderful circle, with your wonderful tribe? How would that have an impact in other people's life? What do you feel?
As I said, since I see it as a treasure casket, it's like me giving the book to someone, or as a gift, or if they buy it themselves, is the words I will give it with the book is use it as a treasure chest. You don't need to read the book from from the beginning to the end. You can select part of the book that speaks to you in this particular moment, because there will be bits and pieces that will speak to you more depending on where you are on your journey for now, and those pieces may not speak to you in another period of your journey, but then you will find other parts that will. And that's what I mean with the richness of the book, and that's what I see. I will, as a first time, read the book from from beginning to end, but then I know I will come back to the book and like, no, I need to focus more on this area because this is speaking to me more. And that's how I'm gonna, like, when I speak to people about the book, that's how I'm gonna speak about it, and give that angle that you don't have to read the book, like use it as a tool that you can always come back to like nurture whatever part of you needs to be nurtured.
And there's a section where Anna's section is here, and I love that. Actually, we talk about elements, and here we've got beautiful the wood element, which is gorgeous. Beautiful trees at the background. Yes. So Anna, where are you now? What is your? Where are you? What are you doing? What's your next step forward for you?
The next step for me is actually to be in a place not doing so much, but letting life unfold for me in a other sense than I have been like doing things before. Finding a place in myself, if I look in both my actually my personal journey, but also in my journey for what I'm contributing with, because they're so interconnected, is to, instead of planning too much, like what's my next step from there. We often speak with the inspired action, and the inspired action in my experience can only surface if I get still, if I take care of myself with self-care, self-love, and self-respect as well. And that's what I have the last year been like as a practice, been doing, and being trying to find the words been trying to acknowledge more and more in my life as my journey. Not doing, but being, and letting my life and what I'm going to do unfold. Yes.
It's that stillness, as you called it, that allows us to connect more with our soul, with our heart. And then instead of saying, oh, I have to do things, or I should do this, is actually what does it speak to me, what is the right next step. And then sometimes there's this urgency that we have to do something, we have to show, we have to stand up, we have to. And then there's no obligation, is actually how it comes with no sort of push. It comes more with a more, that's why I use the word flow in the book a lot, what flows.
Natural flow.
Natural, yeah. Exactly.
And
So,
and for me it is a practice, since I'm coming from being a good girl, being like pushing myself a lot, especially in my teens, but also early adulthood. So that is a practice for me to actually, to feel in, to connect to my heart, to what's really important, and what is it I want to contribute with, and come back to that question over and over again.
That revisit. It's the actual, the questions that I'm asking. I will take it right at the very end in the epilogue, where it actually says, how do you show your love for the world? How committed are you to your happiness and joy? What steps do you take every day, every hour, every moment to be more switched on to the present? The most essential question is, who do you want to be? So these are the questions I'm actually adding towards the end of the book, to the closure of the book. Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you for taking the time to share a little bit about your feelings, your connection with the book now that you've got it in your hands. And it gives me so much joy that I know that the book is now in its new home in where you are in Sweden. And I know that you've got a book in you, and I know at some point your book is going to come out. I know that.
Yeah, it will.
I know it, but as you say, everything in good time. And I would like to close this sort of soulful musings with Anna Numell and myself, Chrysula Sirigu, with a message in Swedish from Anna about the book, about everybody else out there that are going to watch this back, and some people will be your people in Sweden.
Så den här fantastiskt vackra boken som jag har fått den stora äran att få vara delaktig och bidra med mitt lilla unika bidrag i, är en fantastisk bok. Det är, som jag sa på engelska, är att det är verkligen en skattkista som du kan komma till, du kan hämta inspiration, du kan hämta kraft och fylla på dig i det där du är i livet på din resa just nu. Så med varmaste rekommendationer ifrån över 30 stycken personer som har bidragit med sin unika lilla del, så rekommenderar jag dig varmt att skaffa boken, och den är på engelska än så länge. Den kanske kommer på svenska, vem vet. Så önskar jag dig en njutfull läsning. Yes. I said it's still yes in English, but who knows, it might come in Swedish someday.
Oh wow, okay, let's manifest that now then. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Anna. And of course, if you like to purchase a book for your precious self, or as a gift for Christmas, or as a gift for any occasion to a loved one, Anna has already got some books, some signed copies that you can purchase from Anna directly, for those of you that live close to Anna, and also those of you that you may watch this and you're coming from somewhere else in the world, you can contact me, and then you can actually purchase the book online. There you go. Yeah.
Yay.
So I'm sending you a big kiss and a big hug, big golden hug from the Golden Muse. And I really, really look forward to connecting with you at some point, either online or in real life in wonderful Sweden.
Lovely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. you.